So maybe in your business right now, you know, we're here for all different reasons. You might be in your business and you might find that cash is pretty tight. It might not be exactly what you're hoping it to be right now. And with that, you might be a little bit panicked. You might be thinking, do you know what? I just need to put more hours in here. I've got to do more work. And you might be doing that, but you're finding you're not reaping the rewards at all. You might be finding that you're putting more in, you're getting more tired, more overwhelmed, more stressed out, more burnt out for little back. And that happens with us all. Or maybe you're here right now and your business actually is doing really, really well. It's starting to grow, but it might have been starting to grow, and you know, when it starts to get those arms and legs, and it all starts to get a bit too crazy, a little bit too big, a little bit too fast, and you find yourself thinking, oh my God, like this is getting too big, too fast. I need to rein it in, pull it in. And what you might find is something that was a small problem that you could deal with in the beginning, now might be becoming a big problem quite quickly, because that's what happens when growth happens, and it happens not in the right way. So with that, you might be thinking, I need to rein it in. Oh, actually, is this the right thing for me right now? So if that's where you are now, and you're thinking, I need to now scale my business, develop my business, I need a bit more guidance, just imagine being in a place where your business actually right now is flourishing. You're able to have free time. You're able to be in it when you want to be in it. You're able to do the things you like to do. And with that, you're also able to develop a really, really good team who pulls with you rather than pulls in the opposite direction. I don't know whether you've experienced it in times where you've brought people on and you actually end up doing their job, because sometimes it feels as though, you know, like that might be just the easiest answer at that moment in time. So you're paying somebody, but you're actually doing their job for them. But imagine having a team that knows exactly what they're doing and pulling in the right direction and going with you. Imagine being able to have a business that doesn't need you 24/7. You know, you can choose the jobs that you really enjoy doing and delegate the ones that you don't. And this is what I find many business owners finding difficult in their businesses. We create our businesses, we're fabulous at doing that, all the ideas, all the innovation, and then we create this business, and then it's that next step to move forward. So imagine being able to do that with ease, but also understanding exactly where you want to go with your business, and being able to support family members, help people, create a legacy for your family as well. Maybe it's something you want to pass down to your children. So this is the thing with business. There's so many different avenues to it, and it doesn't have to be hard, guys. And I find sometimes that business becomes overcomplicated. It can be hard work for some people, and it doesn't need to be at all. Now, this is a statement that obviously is from Steve Jobs. It's one of his quotes, and it says, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. And this really resonated with me, because when I was in a job and I had my businesses running, it kind of said, you know, made me realize, like, you know, I want to take control of what I do. I want to be the person who, you know, influences my life and my terms and what it is that I see my future as. But what I've found through my journey, and also working with many entrepreneurs to build their businesses, is that if you're a business owner, you sometimes, you know, we all want different things. Success is different to us all. It might be having £1 million in the bank. It might be having the freedom of choice. It might be the fact of helping other people and growing things. But what I have found on my journey of helping lots of business owners is, yeah, we all want to live our dreams. But what ends up happening a lot of the time is we actually end up creating a life for ourselves that we didn't intend to. So we go out to build this business, these dreams, you know, the things we want, and we find that actually build a monster for ourselves. And we don't even know where it is we're heading at times. What is that clarity? You know, what's the end goal for us? What's the exit? Where are we going? So why business? Absolutely, we want to be, you know, the control of our destiny, but it's simple to do, but we just sometimes overcomplicate it. And I see that happening many times with many different people. I'm just admitting people, guys, if you see me stall here, I've got people dropping in as we go through, so I'll do that as you're coming in. There we go. So why now? And obviously we've right now been gone through difficult patch of business. I know some businesses that have done really, really well during the COVID situation that we're in right now, and I know some businesses that have been affected as well. But if you look at business right now, I think it's the best time to be in business. If we look back to the past and, you know, what we have right now at our fingertips, and sometimes we don't utilize it enough, and it's the market exposure. It's huge. You know, if we look at the way we're able to be visible now, it's crazy. Before, you know, to get market exposure, you had to pay a hell of a lot of money. You really did. But I say now we can play with the big boys. If you think about years ago, to be seen, you had to either be on the radio, you had to either pay for a big amount of money to be on the TV, you had to either, you know, put newspaper adverts out, big things, all of these things that cost a lot of money just to kind of get yourself out there and exposed. But now if you think about it, we can do this for like a really, really small budget, and we're able to pinpoint our target audience as well amazingly. So now we've got the monopoly, and I just feel as though sometimes we don't, as business owners, a lot of people, utilize it enough. Just look at your phone. Your phone is crazy. It is literally having a TV in your pocket where you're able to, you know, speak to your audience whenever you want to, give them all the details they need to have. Where before, if you wanted to do that, it's thousands of pounds to get on the telly for that short little snippet. And I think because it's there in front of us, people don't utilize it enough. And it's an amazing thing to be able to do, I think, to connect with your audience, connect with your people. And it's the same with apps right now. There's so many things out there where you're able to look professional, you're able to promote your message, do many things with people, and, you know, be interactive as well. And these apps, a lot of them are free, which is amazing. Things that can help your business, things that can streamline it, make it so much better. CRM systems, and, you know, there's like viewing apps, all these different things that collect your data, which helps you then, you know exactly what it is your business needs to be refined on. There's also grants and funding. A lot of us will have obviously tapped into some of these things during the COVID period, but there's so much help out there that people just aren't aware of, and the government want to be helping people. You know, at the end of the day, small and medium business owners, we are the people who drive the economy. We are the people that make things possible for people to get jobs and, you know, provide. We are the backbone really of what happens. So there's grants and there's funding out there, and it's just a case of going to your local authorities and tapping into these. It's crazy what's out there, and I just feel like sometimes it's underutilized. There's also the support of mentors. When I think back to the early days, you know, getting a mentor was very rare. There was nobody really sharing ideas. There was nobody sharing nuggets, giving away free content, helping people. It was kind of everyone held everything to the chest. It was like, oh, it's my information, I'm not giving you it now. You know, sink or swim kind of time. But, you know, it's changed. So now you can get the support of mentors. You can cut out years of shit, to be very honest. Like, you know, if you think about it, you can now go to people like myself who have traveled the road, you know, made these bloody balls up along the way and learnt the hard way in particular things, and just cut it out and go there so much quicker. And that's what I do at the minute with my mentees. You know, we work together and I support them and guide them. And sometimes they don't like the information that's coming across because it's hard, you know what I mean? Like, don't do this, this is what you need to be doing. But that's what gets you results, guys. And that's available now, which I just think is fabulous, you know, to have that support there, people sharing nuggets as well. There's platforms out there, so many platforms. Just look at Facebook alone. If you're not part of my Biz on Fire Open group, guys, get in there. Platform there purely for business owners, entrepreneurs, to share information, to help one another, support one another. Free content. My YouTube video is exactly the same if you haven't watched them. You know, get on there and watch them as well. And you can grow your own communities. Just think about your business, think about your products, think about how you serve people and what you can offer. And the great thing about it is you're able to grow your community of people who are interested in your services, your products, what you've got to say, who can then be lifetime customers. Not only do you sell to them, but you really enrich their lives. And there's no better feeling, for me anyway, and probably yourselves as well, serving other people and, you know, getting that reward back, that what you do is really, really helpful for them. So if you haven't, you know, developed your Facebook, your business pages, all your different platforms, definitely spend time doing that, guys, because you create a community of people who will be there, support you, give you information about how your products work, how your services work, and you can really feed off that as well. You know, we, as people, we gain from knowing that we give, you know, in that way as well. Virtual assistants are available, and VAs are just fabulous. So if you're at the point now in your business where you're thinking, I need to kind of delegate, I need to hand some things over, if you've been the one person in your business and it's a bit scary and you're thinking, do I bring this member of staff on? You have virtual assistants that are available where you can tap into them and you can get support, you know, for their assistance, people who are amazing at their job. So expert people that you don't have to be completely tied to as well, which I just think is fabulous. So you can have all of these power people, I call them, around you who are experts in their own field, enabling you to get where you need to be and what it is you want to do. So that's an amazing thing we have at our hands now. A huge thing is data. Data that can give you your KPIs. So when I say KPIs, I'm not talking about peanuts. I'm talking about things like, you know, what is the data that's essential in your business? What's the information that you want to know that's going to inform you to make the right decisions? So things like, you know, how's your sales going? What's your conversion rate you got there? It might be things like, okay, what advertisement's working for me right now? Where do I need to put my money? Where do I need to pull it back? All these essential data that's to hand. Data on your clients, you know, how long do they maybe engage with your content? How much, you know, how many people buy from you? What's the lead time? All of this stuff is actually at your fingertips right now. And it's in CRM systems, which you can have for your business, which just streamlines it, makes it so much easier for yourself, everything kept together in a nice little hub. And this data is invaluable. This is the stuff that allows you to really make informed decisions, making sure that you're not wasting money, also that you're making the right decisions and you know where it is you need to be going in the future. So it's just fabulous what's available right now that you can just tap into and use. And then there's automation. Now, I am big on automation. You know, the more that you can automate your business, the time you can save is crazy. And to just think that you can have somebody coming through your business, they can be, you know, they can get that customer experience that's automated, the same experience every single time, and that you don't have to be involved at every single stage. And it can automate it, that the customer gets this great experience. And when a person needs to be involved, absolutely they're involved. But payments, we can talk about, you know, automated, emails automated, just connecting all the time. So the more you're able to automate your business, the more you're able to leverage upon that and spend your time doing the things that are really important, which, you know, that the things that are going to drive your business forward and actually get, you know, more clients on board, more people engaging, and making sure that that consistency is there as well.